I don't know whether to say third time's a charm, to be honest, at this rate. I don't want to say like, oh yeah, we fixed the issue, and it turns out that we haven't. I think this is the third or fourth time now that we're trying to sort out this audio issue that I'm experiencing. It's very strange because last week we didn't have any feedback issue, but for some reason it sounds like there's feedback as if you're in a Zoom stream. You know when you're having a meeting with someone and someone's got, like, I don't know what it is, where someone's got you coming out of their speakers and there's like two voices playing over each other and it's your voice playing over each other. It's really strange. So that was what was happening on the stream, in case you didn't tell, in case you just joined us now. This is probably the third time I am going to attempt this. Sarah's luck. From birth until I die, basically. Very bad luck. So, if you're just joining my stream, just ignore the last 20 minutes where it was just completely hectic, where the audio was forked. What we are playing today is Assemble with Care. And it's a cozy game. Sorry, I am completely run out of like energy. And it's not even 20 minutes into the stream yet. So, we are playing Assemble with Care. It's a cozy game. You play as an antique restorer called Maria, who's going to a fictional Italian town called Bella Riva for a vacation. And it's a narrative-driven, kind of fix-em-up cozy game, where the premise of the game, it's part story, part fixing. So kind of think like, for people who like cozy games, it's kind of like unpacking, if you've ever played unpacking, mixed in with, say, what's a good kind of known storytelling game? Maybe like a Memoir Blue, maybe, if you've ever played that game where it's just a story. So it's all The Lake, it's similar to that as well. So it's like those two games combined. The art style is fantastic, the voice acting is fantastic. I haven't completed the game. I think I've got up to like chapter 9. So I'm almost there. So yeah, I'm on the projector at the moment, and this is the one where I raged quit. So no surprise. But I thought we'll play through this so you guys can see me get frustrated, because I can't for the life of me think of what I did. So what I'm going to do, we're going to jump straight into chapter 2. So chapter 1 was basically the character introducing herself. We just unpacked her really neatly tidied, you know, very fictional suitcase, because no one's suitcase looks that tidy, let me just tell you. And now we're just doing the next morning, which is chapter 2. So I'm going to play and we're going to listen to the story. I'm going to let her talk because she has a really lovely voice.
It was my first morning in Bella Riva, and
like
I couldn't wait
so
to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time. As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bella Riva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
She can't make it work anymore, guys. She broke it.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
I could possibly try. You're going to realise that I really don't like this. Well, you're soon going to cotton on that I really don't like this girl. She's a brat, and you'll get to realise that in one of the later chapters, why she's a brat. So this is basically now we've gone on from the story mechanic. We're now going to be doing the fixing mechanic. I can't remember why this is broken, so let's take a look at it. So I did mention that if you were joining from the beginning of our stream, which I doubt anyone, I don't think anyone was here, to be honest, but the beginning of the stream, I did say that this game, although I agree with the hype that it's received, how it's really good, I don't agree with what people say where the controls are seamless and really easy. I think you can only get it on Steam. I don't think you can get it on any other console like the Switch or the Xbox or the PlayStation, whatever. But playing it on a mouse, trying to kind of, you know, turn and make this function, it's not easy to grasp. It doesn't cooperate with you, or it doesn't cooperate with me. But then again, I have like a fight getting my socks on in the mornings, so yeah. So when, like for example, you just saw me take off that screw from the back of the tape recorder. To kind of get it to turn, you have to move the mouse to get it to unscrew. So it's not like you click it and it automatically unscrews. You physically have to do that. And sometimes, if you're like me, whose hands, you just don't have any control of your hands, like, it just flies off the screen. You're like, oh, where's my mouse gone? But I think that's just more of a me issue in all fairness.
Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Jeez. Yeah, they do need replacing. Look how, to be fair though, just like, I've got loads of fairy lights that are battery operated. I don't actually think I've replaced them in 6 years. They're probably rusted and disgusting by now as well. Okay. This looks like a really easy job. Some of the jobs do get quite complicated. Okay. Oh, let's put that down there. Let's just bring that here. Let's get a pencil.
Why did you do that?
I mean, does anyone else remember tapes and tape recorders? Like, I'm pretty sure people do. Like, I hate those kind of like Twitter polls where it's just like, oh my gosh, do you remember CDs? Do you remember CD players? If you know this, you're old and stuff like that. Well, to be fair, I am old, but like, I remember tape recorders. I remember having there was a Kylie Minogue album that I had that I played and played and played and played and played, and it was like total 80s music. Absolutely loved it. Don't know where it's gone now. Oh, maybe. Do I? Yep. Put that in. Close it and press play.
Will you dream a dream for me? If I sit by your side and hold you so tight, know that I will always love you, even though we both know that we must say goodnight. Good night, my darling.
When it finished, Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum. She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill. When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into
This
her
is another
pockets,
reason why I
looking
don't
for
like
something to
this
pin
girl.
you.
So she found...
Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
So, it sounds like I am literally really being mean for this girl for the sake of it. There's reasons why I don't like this girl, and you'll find out again shortly in the following chapters. But she literally found this professional restorer and got her to fix a tape deck that had has sentimental value to this girl. And then instead of paying this antique restorer, she pays her with a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. I agree with Tom Dodds. This game will be really good if it was in VR. I mean, I'm just gonna look at him now. Do you think I could do this in VR? Nope. He shook his head. I don't think I could actually do this in VR. To be fair, I can. Well, to be fair, I can do it with a mouse. I think VR would be even easier. It'll just be like real life.
I usually prefer to check, but Izzy looked so serious. I wrote out a full receipt.
Collection. What was that?
She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
A singer on the street? No. Legit was the go-to guy for school for getting CDs onto tape. Didn't charge. Everyone used to do that though. Even when we were recording songs from the radio as well, we used to burn it on tapes before CDs. Remember when these massive, huge, hulking, hi-fi stereos, whenever you used to put a tape into it and used to put record to kind of record sounds, I feel like it had an inbuilt mic so it would pick up on you as well, so if you were singing in the background it would hear you singing. Or is that just me? We had one of those.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square. I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit. The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles.
So again, she's meant to be relaxing, and she's working on her holiday.
The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph.
So
I'm Isabel's father.
So carrying on from the chapter that we just on, the girl with the tape deck, this is her dad. We'll be seeing a lot of these two throughout this game. So we used to record, me and my friends, and friend, used to record ourselves, and even my sister as well used to record ourselves just talking on tape, kind of like podcast before podcasts were a thing. And you used to just put the tape in, press record, and it would pick up on you. I don't know how it works, but yeah.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please come in.
There's a tape somewhere.
I'd like to settle up properly.
Or really bad singing.
I saw the remains of a broken
really
statue.
Bad podcast like.
Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
Literally no charisma. It was going nowhere.
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
I'm actually surprised. If there was a mic in the stereo, I'm actually surprised that my dad was able to A, afford it, or B, get his hands on one. So in case you guys weren't paying attention, because obviously I'm talking over the story, I'm so sorry, I said I wasn't going to talk over the story, but I landed up doing it. This guy, who is that girl's dad, so the girl broke her dad's prized statue.
It survived 100 years in this family.
His father.
5 minutes with Isabel.
It survived 100 years.
Do you think
and
you
then
can
that little
salvage
brat broke it in 5 minutes. Another reason why I don't like her. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently I'm still having issues with my audio. So, first, there was a duplication in the audio in OBS. Now, the volume of the game's too loud. This kind of takes me back to when I was doing just making YouTube videos where the audio was always really, really bad. Throwback. It's Throwback Thursday, but on a Friday. And it's not even like really a throwback. So, I don't even know what I'm doing. So we're going to fix this guy's
Will you be able
statue.
to see the glue afterwards? I don't want people seeing the cracks.
I love this bit. Oh. Although, I'm not very good with super glue. Oh shit, what did I pick up? I just picked up a random piece. That's the top part. So I think this is... Yeah, that needs to go on there. So... Does it not? Yeah, this goes on here. This is his body. Wait. Whoa. See, this is what I mean. The controls are not seamless. Right, stick. Nope. Why won't it stick? Right, oh my god, let go of the arm. Let go of the arm. Does it stick there? It's supposed to stick that... Or does it not? Oh, wait, I've done it wrong, I think. Hold on, right, we'll put you there. You here. You turn around. You stand like that. You grab there, slot on like that. There you go. That's what it's meant to do. It's meant to kind of snap, but the body wasn't snapping. Trying to attach an arm to a leg. Why won't it stick? Okay, I'll stick this bit. This is the most satisfying bit, just like getting the glue on the model. I think there's only a couple of instances where you work with this stuff, but it's so satisfying. Right, see, it's meant to snap on like that. We'll stick the leg on.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
Yes, I think she should. She should also be kept away from valuable antique things so she stops breaking them. Oh. Right, we'll fit the head on.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
No, it really isn't. I wouldn't even trust me, to be honest. I don't even know why I'm in your house. Okay, now we're gonna glue the foot on. It's just so satisfying just gliding that along. Cool. And it's done. That was a pretty easy one. Didn't get too frustrated apart from trying to glue the arm to the leg. Ooh.
Thank you, Maria. It looks as perfect as it ever did. My father wanted me to make something of myself.
Hopefully the audio's
Didn't have time
okay.
for anything less.
Hopefully you guys can hear me.
As Joseph
Hopefully
put
the
statue
music's not
back on the
overly
shelf,
too loud.
it nudged against
I
the
will just
family
whisper in the
portraits proudly
microphone.
next to it.
It'll just be like
So
an
he was
ASMR.
Bellariva's mayor, and that was Izzy's mom. They must both
Apparently
miss
you
her
can't
so
hear
much.
me. Apparently you can't hear me well. I'm just relaying messages that I'm getting right now about my really sucky audio.
Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
I mean, what is she actually complaining about? I mean, yeah, fair enough, her mom's gone, that's quite sad. But imagine if you lived in this really nice house, your dad's the mayor of a really nice town. Yeah, he's going to be busy. Entertain yourself. You get some freedom. Right, and we're just going to quickly adjust the audio, because apparently you guys can't actually hear me. Hopefully that's better. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. So yeah, I've just adjusted the audio. Should have probably done that pre-stream, but I was too busy eating some chicken stew. It was really good. It was chicken in some broth. It was a stew. So this one is the telephone. This one I got so frustrated
My
with
second day in
because you'll see in a minute.
dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries. I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
I feel sorry for Carmen. She's really lovely, and you'll get to realise why I like her in a minute.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect. Can you see if you can figure out what's
So we're
wrong?
going to restore this. It's because you're using a rotary phone, that's what's wrong. Okay. So what we need to do, I think we just need to take the whole thing apart. Obviously. I don't know if there's anything else apart from the bottom that I
Obviously,
take off.
we'd normally be much busier than this.
So Carmen owns obviously a very deserted cafe. I like her because like she seems to want to do best for herself, but obviously isn't actually getting there. And I think a lot of us can relate. They have good intentions.
You can fix it, can't
want
you?
the best for themselves.
I can't afford to
but
replace it.
yeah, it's not happening. So yes, I knew there was more than one thing I had to take off. So let's take this bit off. Put that there. This is the bit that frustrated me. So I'm really bad at putting things together. I can't. I mean, I'm even surprised that I can turn a laptop on. I'm not even joking. And I need to learn how to work this out. I'm not very good at this. I'm not even going to lie about it. I'm really, really bad when it comes to technology. Even wiring. I need to take this off, I think.
These connections aren't
no,
quite
no,
right. I should check the wiring.
Okay. How do I... Right, I know that... Put you down. I need to get this off. Oh, wait. If we... Wait. Right. Give me a second. If we put this back in here... Pop this here. There you go. Because I need both of those wires. So, what we're going to do We need to do that. We need to hook up the phone so that both the receiver and the sound works. So let's do that.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Perfect. Okay. I think that was everything. No, this is broken at the top as well. Right, and then we just screw this one back on. Awesome, that looks beautiful. Screw that back in. Put the top on, don't we? Like that. And then screw this back together, and I think that now should all work. Unless something has gone wrong.
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
Yes, that's what we're trying to do. So Tom was saying, have you learnt any transferable skills? Not really. I don't think I could put a phone back together again.
When I handed the
real
phone back
life.
to Carmen, she
As I say, I
seemed
can barely
almost
put,
reluctant
like, turn
to
on a
take it
computer.
from me.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's
Cameron
ready to go.
again.
It'll be
Carmen,
ringing
sorry.
off the hook in no time.
Carmen would literally ask the type of question that I would ask in this situation. Do I need to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
That's if I can pay my phone bill, anyway. And the rent, and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello! How's my favourite sister doing today?
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh God, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
So yeah, we needed to repair the phone, not so that she can get cooking advice from her sister, but so she can borrow some money. The plot thickens. Not that there was any plot there to begin with. So chapter 5. This is where it starts to
The
get a
next
little
day,
bit more,
I'd promised Carmen I'd
I
return
would say
to help her get the
complicated,
cafe
just a little
ready
bit
for
more
her sister's
technical,
arrival.
I guess, a bit more hands-on.
I was about to set
So
out
we're
when
now
I
on the
received
next
an
day.
unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name. Curious, I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
I don't like Helena or Helena. She's very rude.
The woman in front of me was immaculate. not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different. Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera, any professional photographer's dream.
And this is why I prefer Carmen. She seems to get bullied by her sister quite a bit for just not living up to kind of like her sister's status or expectations by the looks of it.
The viewfinder is completely
So her sister's
dark.
very successful.
Can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can
Not
figure out
quite
what's
sure
wrong.
what she does as a job, but obviously it looks like a very high-paying job. She obviously has a life together, and Carmen looks like she doesn't have a life together, which I'm sure, again, a lot of us can relate to. And I think she feels the brunt of not being like her sister. So we need to fix this camera. So as you can see here, we've got this little manual to show you how to put the kind of like the mirror in, and it shows you what angle to put it in. Oh, I need to undo the top. Won't get very far unless I take that off. Okay. And take that off. Oh, do I need to take off that? I'm just taking everything apart and not even caring of what I'm doing. I'm just taking everything off.
I don't
Right.
suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
See? Another reason why I don't like her. She's so smarmy. Right. I've just noticed that I've pointed out twice in the stream two people that I don't like. It's not a big cast either. Obviously, some of these characters aren't very likable.
If I use the screwdriver,
so-
I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Yeah. So it's now telling you to adjust it. So as you can tell, the light is reflecting out. We want the light to reflect in and then bounce up outwards. So as Maria said, we need to turn it so that... Oh, jeez. What's it doing? Right. There.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Now the viewfinder should be working.
Okay, now I need to remember how to put everything back together, and I don't know what I did. Okay, so we took the front and the back and the top off. Maybe we should put the film in. Does the film go in here? Where does this go? I'm not too sure. I swear that goes at the back. I thought it goes here. But obviously I might be wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do is panic. Because I think I should just panic. Okay, and then... let's just put this back on. Do we now put this in? Yeah, there you go. Okay, I think I'm okay. I haven't broken it. Oh. Okay. And just screw the... oh no! Oh! I thought I put this back on. Oh. Oh, that screw only does the front. Oh, I just ripped the back off. Okay, put that back on. She didn't see that. I didn't break it. Okay, let's get the other screw. I think it's fixed. Yeah. That was close. I almost broke it. So now if someone asks me to repair a valuable camera in real life and sort out the viewfinder, I'll be able to do it. Totally. Absolutely.
I felt a pang of envy as I handed the camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris. It's a 1958 limited edition.
Challenge accepted.
The first of
Time
its
to
kind.
hit eBay.
It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
See, she's very snobby.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford.
Then again, I am a council estate bae, so as I would call it.
It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better? She took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing. Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why Helena had
See, she's
bothered
very mean
coming
to her
if she
sister.
thought so little of her sister.
I mean, who would want a sister like that?
I hear nothing from her.
Not
for
that you get
weeks,
to choose
and
your
then when
siblings,
she finally
but-
does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
That didn't.
Oh, well, skip that. Okay, chapter 6, which is this sign. I love this sign. This was probably one of my
The
favourites,
sun was
apart from
setting
another
over
one.
Bella Riva by the
One of my
time I reached
favourites
Carmen's
fixer-upper
cafe.
bits.
From
in
the
this game.
outside, it looked as quiet as ever, but inside, I found Carmen cleaning like her life depended on it.
Maria! Oh, don't mind all of this. If Helena finds one speck of dust in here, I'll never hear the end of it.
Carmen seemed pleased to see me, but I sensed the fidgeting tension beneath each sweep of her mop. Trying to live up to the standards of someone like Helena seemed like an impossible task.
I hope you didn't mind fixing the camera for her. She was furious when it broke. I really need this to go well. If she doesn't lend me the money, I don't know how long I can keep this place going.
Carmen led me to a back room, where she'd laid out the components of what looked like a neon sign.
I had this made when I first opened the cafe, but I'm hopeless with electronics.
So there was
So am I.
supposed to be a sign
Another-
outside. This might
Another
explain
thing
the
me and
lack of
Carmen have in
customers.
common, we're useless with electronics.
I'd like to put it up before Helena gets here. Can you give it a try?
Okay, let's fix this sign. So, that obviously houses the front. So we'll stick this on because we are going to need to see if it lights up. And now we're going to have to take the back apart. And we get to use some super duper glue in a second as well. Okay, right, take this off. Yeah, there's multiple. See what I mean with the controls? Like I am. Right, let's just fit that there. Okay. Wait, that goes in here somewhere, doesn't it? Does that not fit in the back? Oh, I need to put super glue on it, that's why. I was wondering why that back piece wasn't kind of snapping on. Oh, that's super glue. Now it snaps on. So this is the bit that I got confused in because, you know, Sarah's really bad with electronics. So we've got... Sarah don't know how to do things. Hold on. Do we put this one over here? Yeah, we do. And then we switch on. Done.
I don't know, it's a bit flat. Maybe if it flashes, it'll really catch people's eye.
So this is where it starts to get
Great
a little bit
idea.
more complicated
I
because, you
think
know.
I have a spare part that could do that.
Okay, let's put this little piece down here because we need to get this sign back and then turn it round. Not quite sure. Do I stick it in? Nope. I think I need to glue it down. Okay. Okay, let's pop you in. Right. Wires are a thing. So Obviously that needs to connect to that. I think this needs to connect to this, and then this bit needs to connect to this bit here. Right?
It still needs something else. Maybe we can add one of these.
Okay. So this is now the hardest decision we're ever going to make. So she wants, obviously we need to stick this additional piece in there to light something else up. But everyone, what do we choose to put on the front of her sign? Do we do a martini glass, an ice cream, or a pizza slice? That is the actual question. So we got a cool little ice cream, a little martini glass, or some pizza. Agreed. It is too hot right now. We're going to put ice on there. Oh, nope. Okay, maybe we're not putting the ice cream on. We'll put the ice cream on in a minute. We need to stick this down first. Right, let's glue this in. Cool, and awesome. So then I think the wire goes into this, and then this wire goes into this wire. Yes, I actually did it first time. When I first played this, I was like, I don't understand wires. Yeah, there you go. Now it should work, right? Well, she hasn't said anything. I'm just going to put it back together. I'll get so annoyed if it's not right and I have to take it apart again. Cool.
It works. I'll screw everything together again and you'll be set.
Yeah, I did that already. I bypassed the decision part and just screwed it back together.
The sign fixed, we headed outside and mounted it carefully over the cafe door.
Oh, that's perfect, Maria. It looks just how I imagined it. When I had this sign made, it all seemed so simple. Oh, I can't believe I might have to give it all up. I hope I've done enough.
The smile froze on her face as she spotted something over my shoulder. I turned to see.
Of course, my sister owns the only cafe in this entire town that isn't actually open.
For better or worse, Helena had arrived. Carmen opened her mouth to explain, but Helena swept indifferently past her. Finally pausing in the doorway, she turned back towards Carmen.
The first thing we're doing is getting rid of that hideous sign.
Oh no, you're not. I spent time fixing
And
that
with
sign together.
She disappeared inside.
Means
I
a lot
hoped
to
Carmen's
me.
chances of saving the cafe hadn't
That's
disappeared
my
with her.
sign. I mean, what's people's opinions on neon signs? I mean, I don't really care for them, to be honest. I mean, I like fairy lights. I like cute little, you know, niche-y looking lamps and stuff. But bright neon lights are not my thing. They were once upon a time ago, but now I just find them very, no offense, gaudy. Indifferent. So we've got someone here who's indifferent to them. So this here, chapter 7, is my favourite chapter, and you can see why. Look, it's a handheld. So freaking cool. And after
It was
doing
the day
this, I
before
can
the
now put a
festival,
Game Boy
and the
back
whole
together
town
again.
was
I can
busy
restore a
getting
Game
ready.
Boy.
I had more work than I knew what to do with. When Joseph called with another job, I was craving the cool quiet of his and Izzy's seafront house.
See, seafront house.
I
Why are you
barely
complaining?
reached their front door when I heard someone calling.
You got
me.
friends?
Maria, I need your help. Quickly, it's top secret.
It was Izzy, peeking out from the side of the house. She beckoned for me to follow her. She led me through to a beautiful, unruly garden overflowing with flowers of every color. Nestled among them was a playhouse, its doorway almost completely obscured by a towering rose bush.
You have to squeeze past it and breathe in real small, like this.
Izzy took in a big gulp of air and crawled through the gap and into the playhouse. I hadn't planned on crawling in the dirt today, but the life
I
of a
wish I had a
repairwoman
playhouse. I
never
never
did
had a
run
playhouse
smooth.
growing up.
On the table inside, there was an electronic toy. Not exactly the usual stock in my parents' antique shop.
I had an accident. I didn't do it on purpose or anything, but it won't turn on anymore.
Quote unquote accident. The little brat threw it on the floor.
Can you fix it
She
for me?
disrespected not only her tape recorder, her dad's toy, she then broke this Game Boy knockoff. Like, how could she? I mean, I know I rage quit at games, but I never break controllers or electronics. It's too valuable. Look, she broke the bloody screen. Just try it. Turn it on.
Why does
See
it
the
sound
damage.
so scary? It wasn't like that before.
No, because you threw it on the floor. Look. Look what you did. Okay, so we need to take off the back. And I can't remember how we do that. The battery's okay. We'll keep that in there. Yeah, so, oh, okay, we can just take it off like normal. And we'll take that off as well. Yeah, this one's a little bit more complicated. As you can tell, not only do I need to repair the screen and the button, that's easy. I also need to sort out all of this. Now, oop, thankfully, looks like, I think this is right. So let's do the bottom piece first. So this hooks up to this. This goes here, this goes down here. So we'll remember that. So we'll get rid of this little chip and pop this down. So this one hooks up to this one hooks up to this one, and this one hooks up to this one. Right? Oh. I think. Although none of the lights have come on. Yeah, I've done it right. I don't understand why it's not working. Okay, so the next one is that goes across there, that goes across there, and that one goes across there. So that one, then that one, then that one. So what we need to do, we need to take away that chip. We also need to take this off to then put this in. And then put this in. And I've now forgotten which ports they go in. I think this one goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here, right? Okay, I think it's on, although nothing at the bottom switched on, which is a bit concerning. Can I take this out? I am frustrated at myself. Sarah's made a mistake. Okay, right. We need to take this off altogether because we need to pop out this button and put this button back in. And then we do that. Okay. So now this should technically work. Right, let's get the back on and let's put the cartridge in. Oh, can we not put
Do
the cartridge
grown-ups
in?
play games as well?
So hopefully now, oh, we'll put the back of the battery thing in. Whoa, it's all over the place. Oh, no, lost control of the mouse. Okay, there you go. So now it should work. Yay!
you show me how to play? I tried before, but it was so hard.
Kind of like a Pokemon clone. So cool. Won the game! She got frustrated and couldn't defeat that game. Scrub. Fuck you.
Her toy fixed, I watched
Thought I did
Izzy
pretty
retreat
well.
into its screen, taking refuge in a 3-inch world of her own. Well, I'd better head inside. Your dad is waiting for me.
Please don't tell him about the game. He'll think I broke it
Should
on
have got it
purpose.
first rotation. Yeah, I should have. But I didn't.
Why would he think that?
You know what? I was just testing to see what happens if you get a game over.
Well,
That's my
I kind of
excuse.
dropped it. Really
Never got a
hard.
game over on it, so I thought, oh, what happens if I don't capture the photo first try? Nothing happened, but...
Izzy looked down, scuffing her shoes on the worn floor of the playhouse.
My dad said I have to go to this stupid festival tomorrow and put on a stupid dress, and I don't want to. All he cares about is working. He never wants to see me unless it's for his job. I'm not going. He can't make me.
And you never seem to want to see me unless you break stuff, so...
With that,
You're a
Izzy dove
hypocrite.
back through the rosebush and disappeared into the
Sorry, it
wilds
seems
of
like
the
I
garden.
really don't like this
She was
child.
so young.
I really don't.
She couldn't be expected to see that her dad was struggling too. It made me think. Had I really tried hard enough to understand my parents' point of view?
I'm glad that this character is more compassionate because I really wouldn't be.
I was so focused.
I mean,
on
I
the
like to think
adventures
that I'm a
ahead of me.
compassionate, caring
Maybe I
human
didn't
being,
care
but
enough about leaving them behind.
that character really does push my buttons a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we're gonna be on chapter 8, which is the watch.
Leaving Izzy hiding in the garden, I walked around to the front of the house and rang the doorbell. It was only then I noticed my favorite overalls covered in grass stains. I scrubbed desperately, but it was too late.
Maria, what are you doing? What happened to your clothes?
He looks so disgusted. Look at it. It's like, oh, you showed up to my lovely sea view house looking like that. Ugh. Gross.
I was repairing a lawnmower.
How unusual. Well, do come in. The job I've got for you is a little more delicate.
Totally embarrassed, I walked into an orderly room filled with papers and ledgers. So this was his office. You must be so busy getting ready for the festival. Are you looking forward to it?
Of course. It's traditional for the mayor to judge food from every cafe and restaurant in town. I'll be declaring the best chef in Bella Riva by this time tomorrow. Speaking of which...
He unclipped the watch from his wrist and very carefully handed it to me.
I'll have a tight schedule to follow, but my watch stopped working a while ago. Could you see if you can make it tick again?
Okay. This is the one that took me ages to sort out 'cause something was just not
Are you
working.
sure it will all fit back together?
No, I'm really not. I don't understand why you're trusting me in this, to be honest. Okay, so let's take all these bolts and nuts out. Right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah, the main plate has completely cracked. I'll need to replace it.
Oh.
Cogs look good though.
I
Be
just threw
careful,
that
I can
down.
reuse those.
Just like dunk. Oh dear. Right, let's put the cogs down for a sec. Right. Oh, can this not go back in here? No. So this should technically, right? Okay, right. Let's just do this. Yeah.
I've
So
not
why
gone a
wouldn't you
day
fit on
without
in the
this
first
watch
place?
since my wife gave it to me.
Okay, so we'll pop this down because I think what I did, I broke something here. Wait, no, right. Sarah, stop that. Put this down. We take the nuts off of here, or the screw bits off of here. So we'll take this off and pop that there. Then we've got to grab these, take these off because we're going to reuse them as she said earlier. Okay. And is there anything on this one? Yes. No. Yes. No. Is there? No. No. Okay. So we need to get this functioning. So I think this is what I mean. The controls aren't seamless. Like you go and put something on something and it will work, but then it won't work at the same time. Yeah, that one goes there. Then I think it's a smaller one. And then it should be... Oh, God, I broke it. Yes, and then this one goes in the middle. And then, I believe at the back it's then this one that turns it. So, grab that, turn that round. No? Does this not fit on the back? Did I balls it up? Maybe if I turn it at an angle, maybe it might fit in. No. Oh, okay. Maybe I've got the wrong one. Oh no. Surely I haven't. Because that looks like... Hang on. Yeah, something's not right. I haven't done this properly. Oh, so that fits in there. It doesn't fit on the back of it. So I did do something wrong. But these ones aren't turning round. Oh my God, what is going on? Does that go there maybe? And that go there? And then does that go there? Yes, there you go. I had it around the wrong way. Okay. Yep, that now works. Then we'll put this on here. Then we put this on here. It will work, I swear. Right, grab this, turn it, no, put it back, turn it round. I didn't mean to pick up the cup of tea. I just want to put it together. I literally just want to put the face with the back and then put the back on the back to put it on the strap. So I just want to put it back together. Why? Right. Let's continue. Put your tea down. It's quite a cool little feature that the tea is literally acts like a pause button. Twist it, spin it, flip it, bop it. Right. So, are we in agreement that this should technically fit on the back of this? Because it's just not working. Look, why is it not... Do I need to screw it back together maybe? Do we... Wait, do we Do we do this and then this? No, it doesn't. Does it go like that maybe? I've literally broken this man's watch and I can't put it back together. So that snaps in. But why doesn't this? This is meant to snap in, isn't it? Right, let's put this down. Maybe if we put this on here, maybe? No. So... Am I missing something? So, prepared the face. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws which go into the back. This clearly goes on the back of this, although it's not clicking back on. No, get back in there. So... Oh my god, I'm actually getting frustrated. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's put you back down. Have I... Is it because I need to grab the top of this maybe? Yes, it is. I wasn't getting frustrated, guys, I promise. Okay, is it just 2 screws I need to do? Yeah. Okay. What we'll do, we'll push this out, I believe. As I said, we'll push this out. I'm not getting frustrated. And we put this in. Then what we do is screw it on. Yes. Cool. Now grab the other screw. Stick that in the top. Cool. Then we grab this. And we put it in. Beautiful. There you go. Got it fixed. Yeah. Now, I would say that now that I've done this, I can confidently restore a watch, but I'm not going to lie, I would never be able to put that back together.
As I handed
Not successfully
the watch back to
anyway, I can
Joseph,
probably just jam it all in there.
My fingers traced over the engraving on the back. I hoped fixing this was one small way I could help him move forward.
I can't believe it's working, Maria. Thank you. My wife was a brilliant woman. Feeling this ticking on my wrist, it makes me feel like she's still here. Watches measure minutes and hours like they're infinite. I didn't know we had so little time. Even with Isabel, I barely see her. And when I do, she acts like she hates me.
Just then, the phone rang. Even when he was at home, his work was never done.
Sorry, Maria. I have to take this. I'll see you at the festival tomorrow.
As I left, I turned and saw him pacing the floor of his office, his watch glinting in the afternoon sun. I hoped its quiet ticking would at least bring him some peace during the busy days to come.
I like this character. She seems really lovely. Very considerate. And caring. Completely different to me. So this is the one that I actually haven't completed because I was getting frustrated with it. So
when my
now,
last
live
job
on
of the day
stream,
brought me to Carmen's apartment, the
we're
door
gonna
was
fix
opened
this
by
together.
someone I didn't expect to see, Helena.
and you're going to hear me rage quit. First time ever you guys are going to hear me rage
Sorry
quit.
for inflicting this mess on you. Carmen's never seen a knick-knack she doesn't want to buy, apparently.
Unless you're my partner, this is a regular occurrence for him.
Carmen's apartment was a little chaotic, but totally charming. It was easy to imagine her living in a place like this. It definitely wasn't Helena's style. She seemed more upmarket than flea market. I wondered why she was even here.
We're having a clear out. Or at least I am. Carmen's not helping, as usual. There's a market at the festival tomorrow. I'm selling some of these things to make her some money. She says she has nothing when there's all this stuff right under her nose.
Helena stepped delicately past the items on the floor and reached down to pick up one from the pile.
Look at this slide projector. Our parents treasured it, but Carmen treats it like a piece of junk. Can you take a look?
We're fixing a projector. This is so complicated. I don't understand what's going on. So we'll take off the screws. Okay, the top now comes off, so we can put the top... No. The top now comes off. And we'll pop it there. Okay, so we'll repair this light bulb. This was the easiest thing to fix.
Okay, I'll need to redirect the light to the lens at the top for the projector to work.
This is the bit that I got confused at. So we need to reflect the light somewhere. She did say, but I weren't paying attention. Like always. So like that maybe? Oh, it is like that. Okay. Then ooh. Does it, how? Right. Maybe. Just maybe it doesn't work like that. Hold on. Right, let's turn this around. Do we think that it goes in the bottom? Like this maybe? And then we turn it? No, because then that's just reflecting it. I feel like it needs to go onto the side. Like that. But then it's not getting any light. So that can't be right. Oh, that actually might be right. Oh, I think that actually might be right. I think. Oh. And then there's something stuck. I remember her saying there was something stuck and I don't know how to get it out, by the way.
Oh, typical. Carmen's even managed to get a slide stuck in here.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Okay, so that light is coming up. So do we put that in there? And where is the front of the projector? Oh, it's there. So we turn that. Oh, 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 oh. Fine tuning. Cool.
I was so excited when I moved to the city. Carmen, she looks so sad. Here's the clicker you'll need to attach. God knows how Carmen broke that as well.
Do you just keep adding to my list of things to do? Okay, so do we just... Where do we put these? Wait a second. Does the clicker go here? Where does this go?
Looks like something is still missing.
Yes, I know. The whole projector. I don't know what to do. Oh my god, I've just broke it. Put it back together. Then... Oh, the slides go in here. See, it's sometimes... This is what I mean with the controls. Like, it should work, but sometimes it doesn't snap properly. So it has you like second has you second guessing yourself all the time. Oh my god. Right. Grab the projector. Shush. Put the projector down. Put the slides in these little slots. Thank you. Put the other one in the slot. Thank you. That's all we needed to do. Okay, so then this, where the hell does this go? Is this attached on the side maybe? Where does this go? Does this go on top? Like that? Yeah, so maybe, where does this go?
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
I haven't screwed it in yet. Shush. Think that then goes in here. That looks like a wiry thing. Like that. And then if we click it, will it work?
When we were younger, Carmen was always following me around.
Okay, so that's the... Right, let's screw this back together. This looks like it's working.
I should make sure I screw everything back together.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so... let's screw in. Okay. I think everything's now screwed together.
I suppose she looked up to me. A cool older sister. She used to ask me when I was coming home, but I was always too busy.
And I fixed it. Live on stream. I couldn't get past this last time. That's a good thing. I fixed it.
Helena was transfixed, staring at the two young sisters the projector had brought glaringly into focus.
I never meant to let her down.
But you haven't, have you? You came all this way just to help with the cafe. Plus the money.
That's the problem. There is no money. I lost my job a few months ago. My savings are almost gone. I have nothing. Carmen thinks I'll throw my checkbook at her bad decisions and make them okay. But I can't. Not this time.
Hi, Loza. You just missed it. I fixed the projector back together after loads of frustrating things. Couldn't get my words out.
You know, the funny thing is, I came here wanting to tell her the truth. But she's so infuriating. How can I ask her for help when all she cares about is herself?
Because you're tuning in so late in the stream, Loza, what we're playing today is Assemble with Care, which is a cozy game which is somewhat of a part narration, part fixer-upper. So kind of think like a narrative, story-driven game. Like, I don't know if you've played a story-based game, like Memoir Blue or anything like that. And then it's mixed in with something like Unpacking. I don't know if you played those type of games. And then obviously Duds is in the stream. So we're playing that today. It's a very relaxing game. Relaxing, quote unquote, because I get frustrated trying to take things apart and put them together.
Helena fell silent, shrinking under the gaze of her younger self, projected onto the wall.
We drifted so far apart when I moved away. It felt like the only thing keeping us together was my bank balance. I know I have to tell her the truth. It isn't fair. But I already lost everything else. What if I lose her too?
If you lose her too because you've lost your job, I think that would be very mean on Carmen's half. I don't think Carmen will just throw the book at her. Okay, we're now on to chapter 10, which is... Oh. Right, okay, I don't think I can play this game anymore. We're now... Look like we're tampering with gas. I'm going to literally kill everyone in the vicinity. I'm going to kill this character. This is dangerous.
The day of the festival finally came, and after all my hard work, I was ready to put down my tools and pick up a fork. The smell as I entered the main square was incredible. Each stall was selling food even more delicious than the last.
So, Dodds has just brought up a funny thing. He said family, because we're now going to be... It looks like we're actually now going to be putting together like a Kaler gas bottle or something like that, or a gas stove. Dodds has replied family history there. So, for people that don't know... when I was a teenager, my dad actually got himself burnt. Like, a Kaler gas bottle when we were camping blew up and set his arms on fire. He was literally involved in a Kaler gas bottle explosion when we were camping. So, it's definitely going to be family history here. Don't worry, my dad's okay, by the way. Here I am giggling away saying, oh, my dad got burnt. He's fine. He had 3rd-degree burns, but he still has both his arms. Both has function in both his arms. He's absolutely fine. At the time, it wasn't fine. He looked like Imhotep from The Mummy. But, you know, he's all good.
The competition would start any minute. Most stall holders were waiting anxiously for the mayor to pay them a visit. All of them, that was, except Carmen, who was still frantically chopping vegetables and stirring pots.
Maria! Thank God you're here. Can I ask you the world's biggest favour?
Yeah, even Loza. Loza was there. She has PTSD from it now still. Won't go near gas bottles, open wood flames. No bottles. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I won't ever, because I rent, I have to move every so often. I literally will not rent out an apartment if it has a gas cooker and stove, just due to family history, just due to my luck. I'd rather have electric or nothing. I know that sounds really bad, but honestly, when you see your dad's arms go up in flames due to a Kaler gas bottle explosion when you're 15, it's literally going to stay with you for the rest of time.
Helena was supposed to help me run the stall today, but she never turned up. Probably too ashamed to show her face. I can't believe she lied to me.
Carmen was stirring so furiously she was in danger of tipping the pot over altogether.
The mayor will be here any minute for the judging, but I'm almost out of my special.
She wasn't really going to ask me, was she? Not on my day off.
I have a stove ready to build and everything. Can you set it up and make me a spare batch?
She fucking is as well. She is asking you. Okay, yeah. Carmen... Carmen's a bit of a bitch. Not gonna lie now. Right, so... Oh, shit. What do we do?
Oh, her recipe
Oh, that's the
is a
cooking
bit
instructions.
smudged. Never mind. I'm sure whatever I put in
So
will be
pint of
fine.
stock, quarter of a stick of a carrot, 1 broccoli floret, chopped tomatoes, 3 wild something, and plenty of lucifer. It looks like she wants plenty of lucifer in there. Right, so... Okay. What? That does say lucifer, doesn't it? On the instructions. Or is that plenty of lover? Oh, I think that's... Wait. No, wait. That's 3 wild mushrooms and plenty of love. I thought she was like plenty of lucifer. The only way we're gonna win this is if we make a bargain with the devil. That's exactly what she sounds like. How do I put this together? No, that doesn't go there. Oh my god. Stay there. Right, that fits there. Oh god, I'm gonna kill us all. that black knobbly thing goes on the side. No, it's saying it goes on the top. Okay, well, we'll put it on the top then. Oh, I have no confidence in myself. Right, that goes in on the side. I'm really nervous. Okay, and then pop that in. Pop that in. And put
It all
that in.
fits. Now to light the gas.
Oh, this is gonna go horribly wrong. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Okay. Oh, I need to put it out. Where do I put it? Oh, Jesus. Oh god. Right. Do I put the pot on top now? Oh, there you go. Do we not help her? Oh my god, go here. Why was this? Why can't I? Can I not undo the broth? Do I just put this here then? And on top? Is that all I do now? Oh, there you go. It's just being funny. So we put the broth in.
I think that pot is
What now?
really boiling now. Smells great if I say so myself. Here are the ingredients that Carmen's given me. What to add first?
Cooking with Sarah. Great. We add a quarter. Oh, I'm just gonna put these in. Just put it all in. Why not? And then half a floret. Big bit of broccoli.
That looks good. I'll scoop a spoonful when I'm ready to serve.
Can I not just put... Oh, it's gone green. Oh god. Oh, I didn't... Oh no. Oh no. I didn't follow the recipe. She asked for some florets. She asked for some mushrooms. I just put carrots and broccoli in it. It's a broccoli soup. There you go, some broccoli and carrot soup.
My part done, Carmen took over and added the finishing touches. It was just in time. As a moment later, Joseph arrived with Izzy in tow. Carmen
Soup
anxiously
definitely
handed
didn't
them
look as
both a
good as
serving.
that.
That was so tasty. Can I have some more, please?
Oh, she liked it. Okay. Considering
Well,
I don't like her.
You've certainly
can
earned
have some
yourself a
more of my
loyal
poison.
customer in my daughter. We have a few more meals to taste, but so far you are one of the best. Good luck.
Children always lie. I think she was lying. I mean, if someone presented to you, especially if you were a kid, soup, which was basically broccoli and carrots with a bit of chicken stock, you wouldn't eat it, would you? I wouldn't eat it. Even now I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat that. And I like soup. I really like soup. Wouldn't eat it now. I agree. I wouldn't eat that now. I just thought I'd be funny just adding everything, and then I wanted to fish out a bit of broccoli because it turned a bit green, and then apparently it, it means you're ready.
Joseph and Izzy looked so happy together. Maybe the festival was doing them some good after all. Carmen, on the other hand, seemed annoyed. But why, when it had all gone so well?
I wish Helena was here to see this. She's so convinced I'll never succeed at anything.
She wants what's best for you. She's just not very tactful
I don't know
about
if you
it.
hear that, but
Yes,
it's feeding
I
time.
know.
Gumby.
Even when I was a kid, she
Appreciation
pushed me
time.
when no one else did.
Yes, I know. You'll get some food in a minute. I think he wants the broccoli and carrot soup. Yes, it's dinner time. I know. Like always, like clockwork on our stream, when it approaches 8 o'clock, it's time to feed the cats. And because I was making carrot and broccoli soup.
I just wish she hadn't lied to me.
Oh,
But then, I've asked so much of her over the years. I never stopped to think how much she actually had to give.
okay, I'm surprised that I was able to fix that. I thought that was going to end horribly for me. So the next one is Harmony. So it looks like we're fixing a DJ record player thingy. A record player. DJ record player thingy.
The
The
festival
record
finished.
player, Sarah.
I only had one day left before I had
English
to
is
catch
so
my
good
train
today.
and leave Bella Riva behind.
Right. She went on holiday and worked on her holiday.
I couldn't go without saying goodbye to Carmen. So, that evening, I made my way to the cafe. It was unrecognizable. She'd done it. Best food in Bella Riva. Half the town was outside waiting to see what the fuss was about.
Maria! Maria! My favourite sous chef! Come on through!
It was Carmen, acting every inch the successful cafe owner she deserved to be. Even Helena was there, serving the coffees. This was the last place I expected to see her after yesterday's drama. Carmen led me through to a balcony upstairs, where she brought out an old record player.
I found out where Helena was on the day of the festival. She was selling her camera to clear the cafe's debts. But then she didn't have much left for herself. So, I've asked her to come and stay with me for a while. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Oh, that's so sweet. Wish I could just do that. Just like sell everything and go and live with my sister.
I wanted to
I don't
give
think
her
she would have
this
me though.
to cheer her up. We listened to it all the time when we were kids. Do you think it has one last tune in it?
You were literally going to give your sister a broken record player. That's really mean. Okay, so
Okay,
How's it
let's
broken?
see what happens when we turn this on.
oh.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Okay,
The
so we need
speaker
to
isn't
check.
connected properly. I
Yeah,
should
we
check
know.
the wiring.
Sorry if you can hear one of the cats in the background. It's feeding time for
Here's
the cats.
the problem. This wiring isn't connected properly.
As you can hear, he's so excited to get some fish, or tuna, or chicken. I don't know what he's having today. Okay, so... Ooh. Get here. I want to turn it round. Okay, so that's all connected properly. But that isn't. So we need to connect the speakers up. Would this go in here? I don't know what I'm doing. So I know that the wires aren't correct. So speakers need to connect to that. So that works. And then I guess we
If I
connect
turn
this.
the volume up, I should be able to hear it now.
Cool.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
The speaker still isn't connected properly.
Speaker
She
isn't
said it was
connected.
fine.
I should check the wiring.
Huh.
Speaker
Okay,
isn't
wait.
connected properly. I should check the wiring.
She keeps saying the speaker isn't connected properly. I swear to God. Great. Okay, so maybe...
I think that should do it.
That
This
though?
record should play beautifully.
You said that the last time and it was still broken.
It's spinning the wrong way. How can I get it to play in the right direction? It must be to do with the motor. Let's see if one of these spares can turn things around.
Okay. Is there a reason why she's given us two? Oh, because there's a model number on the side. Right, let's grab that. So what does this say? Believe that's the wattage. Let's try it. Oh my god, don't grab that. Okay. Let's put the band back on. Let's try it now.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Oh my god, it was just connected.
The speaker isn't connected properly. I should check the wiring.
Oh shit, yeah, because I just unplugged it. Whoops. Whoopsie.
Well, it's playing in the right direction. I should check it's turning at the correct speed.
Is it fixed?
Smiles, the ones
There you
that
go.
stole my heart
Connecting the
that
speaker.
day.
I didn't connect the speaker.
The record player's crackling tune must have caught Helena's ear, as she appeared a few moments later.
Is that my old record player? I can't believe you've kept it all these years, Carmen.
Leaning over the music, they looked just like the young sisters the slide projector had preserved all these years. Inseparable,
That's
once
so
again.
sweet. That's so cute.
Carmen told me about your camera. That was a really generous thing to do.
I loved that camera, but I love my sister more. Now it's her time to be the person she wants to be. I'm going to stay here with her for a while. Make up for lost time.
Carmen and Helena's relationship wasn't suddenly going to be perfect, but they were both prepared to try. And to think, it had all started because of a call Carmen made about some seasoning tips. I guess in the end, maybe it wasn't so hard to just pick up the phone and dial. I hadn't spoken to my own parents in a year. I wanted to hear their voices more than anything. But the silence between us was so cavernous. I didn't know how I'd ever find the words to bridge it.
Okay. So we've only got 3 more chapters left. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it this stream, however, just because my wireless mouse is flashing red at me, and it's been flashing red for the past, I'd say, hour, and I'm a bit concerned that it is actually going to shut off halfway through stream and I'm not going to be able to do anything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the stream there, but we are going to conclude this next week. We're going to finish off this stream. We're going to finish off this game, and then we'll probably go into yet another cozy game. I need to think of what we're going to play next week, however. I'm not quite sure. I mean, if anyone has any suggestions of what I should play, then feel free to give me some suggestions. But for now, I will leave you guys to it until next Thursday.